Okay, so in the last class, we learned like how to create a dynamic CRM trial version, right? So it's valid for 30 days. So you can create a trial instance for a practice purpose. So later on, you can create a number of trial versions on a same email ID. So for a practice purpose, okay, there is no restrictions. Okay, so we almost like covered like sales module. So we need to start the marketing module now. So marketing module means like it's for basically for a marketing purpose only. So why we need to use marketing means let's say from Hyderabad region, uh, I want the list of customers who are inquired about iPhone, because next time like if in case if the new iPhone version is released, directly I can refer that marketing list of people and directly I can market the product. Because calling to the unnecessary persons, it's not a good marketing, right? You see sometimes you will receive a call from the bank, even though you're not having any requirement on the bank loans, they will call you, sir, we are giving a credit card, we are giving a bank loans. So what is the use? That's the wrong marketing. The persons who are required that particular product, then we need to choose that correct customer and we need to call them. Calling to the unnecessary customers, it's a wrong marketing, right? So that's why we need a list of people. For example, you purchased the Samsung phone, okay? So next time, let's say 2 years back you purchased the Samsung phone. After 2 years, Samsung is going to release the new version. So at that time, if they can call you, so that you can show some interest, right? Otherwise, like calling to the normal basic phone feature customers, it's not, because they don't know how to use a Samsung phone, right? They know how to use a basic features phone only. So for those customers, you no need to call. So those type of marketing strategies we can discuss here. Like here, first of all, we need to create a marketing list. So marketing list means list of customers, because daily number of leads will be generated across the world or across the country. For those many customers, like one by one, you cannot call. Because here we need to divide the customers based on the interest, or based on the type of type of product, or based on the location, right? So like that, we need to create a different type of marketing list. Let's say I'm going to create a list of people who are inquired about a iPhone. iPhone customers from Hyderabad. So this list will give you the customers from the Hyderabad region who are inquired about iPhone. Because next time you can directly refer, you can call to these customers and you can sell the next version of iPhone. Okay, here static and dynamic. So here it's an important option here. Like what will happen if I choose a static, and what will happen if I create a dynamic? We'll check. If I create a static, what will happen? Let's see. What is the purpose? To market the iPhone 15. I'm sorry, Siddha, your voice is breaking. Siddha, your voice is breaking. I'm just muting you. Like in case you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, to make a market the iPhone 15. Who is the targeted audience? Customers means already existing customers will be there, or new leads also will come, right? New customers also. Here we need to choose the targeted audience. Account means companies, right? The company names will be converted to account, right? Contacts means normal contacts, like individual customers. Leads means newly generated customers. So which type of customers you want to make a list? Here I want to make a list of people with the new customers. So for those customers, I want to make a marketing. Here source can be anything, whatever. So I'm just creating the marketing list. Okay. So once the marketing list is completed, as I said, that targeted audience are the leads. Where can I add the leads here? You see here, members. In this members, leads can be accessed, because the targeted audience option is a lead, so that I can choose a lead records here. You see. number of leads I can add. Let's say these people are inquiring about iPhone. Randomly I'm selecting here. Just click on add here. All right. Leads are adding. Because every time if you want to add a members into the static marketing list, you should click on add button and you should add. But coming to the dynamic marketing list, we don't have any add option. Dynamically, based on the filter criteria, the target audience will be added here. Okay, so it's getting added here. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Yeah, it's added now. Is it targeted audience? Like I want to market the new iPhone version to these particular customers. So in case after 2 years, if I manufacture a new product, directly I can refer this marketing list and I can do this, right? All right. So like, so here for this marketing list, we can create a campaigns and click campaigns. So before going into this, I'll create a dynamic marketing list. I'll show you the difference, like what is the difference for a static and dynamic. So I'm going to create a new one. So let's take for a dynamic, like washing machine inquiry, the persons who are inquired about a washing machine. I'll go with the marketing list here. So let's take the new option, like washing machine inquiry. Okay, washing machine inquiry. So dynamic marketing list is a to market new version of washing machine. Here targeted audience, if I want to choose like existing customers, you can choose. So and then save. But in the member section, we don't have any option to add button here. Just click on this, click on members. Where is the add button here? We don't have it. You just click on manage members option here. Yes, manage members. So in this manage members option, we need to give the filter criteria. What type of contacts you want to add into this marketing list. So here I'm just choosing the row here. You see all the contacts entity fields will be displayed here. Yes. Like first name, last name, like created on, created by. So all these things. Let's say created on. Created on means so. Just a second. Getting on this. I'm sorry. So here I want to add the contacts which are created on this month. See, created on this month or this week or this year. You see, just click on this year. So whatever, like maybe on or after created on maybe June month. I'll take after June month, which and all records are created. I want to find those records and I want to add. Use this query. You see, the members will be added. So what is the advantage here is, see, there are 147 records. So in case if you want to modify this, you can change. Not from Wednesday, like June 1st. I want it from the June 20th. Let's take. Find how many records? 147. I don't want those many. 30. For practice purpose, I'm taking very less. Use this one. Every time it's changing, right? You see, based on the query, it will be added. But here the advantage here is in the static means every time you need to add. But in the dynamic marketing list, if any new contact record is matching with this filter criteria, Okay, if anything is matching with this filter criteria, automatically the new records also will be added to the marketing list without manual interaction. But here we need to check the, we need to click on add button here, but here it's not required. Okay, let's take, like, there are 147 records now. Okay, just take, like, this month I'll get very less actually. No, not at all. This month means everything is last month only we have created mostly. In June, yeah, 3 records. Okay, as of now I'm having a 3 records. What I've given here, on or after June 30th. So if I create a new record now, that is also comes under on or after June 30th, right? June 30th, right? So let's create a contact record now. That also will be added automatically into this marketing list. Okay, let's create a contact. It's created. So let's refresh here. Use this query and refresh. You see, test account 56 also has come. I did not add it into this marketing list, but whenever it matches with this filter criteria, automatically those records will be added into this marketing list. So that is a difference, static and dynamic. Static means, in case if you want to add, you should click on add button and you should add the targeted audience. But in the dynamic marketing list, we have an option to add dynamically based on the filter criteria. Okay, this is one example. And then, so here we have main 3 entities like marketing list and campaigns and kick campaigns. What are these then? Because campaigns and kick campaigns means it's a one type of marketing strategy. Okay, what is a campaign and what is a kick campaign? So like, it's type of one type of marketing. Kick campaign means, let's say there are some marketing strategies we can follow immediately. Like SMS marketing, we can do immediately. Like I can send an SMS to the multiple people at a time. It's not required budget, it's not required approval. Simply I can send an SMS. Email marketing also, no need anything. If you have a mobile or laptop, you can do this. And digital marketing means, I mean, like posting the social media messages, all these things. So if you have a phone, immediately you can perform. So the things, the marketing things, which strategies which we can done immediately, those comes under kick campaign. Okay, but what about campaign? Okay, there are some things which required more time. Like, let's say in a shopping malls, in the center of the place, like some demo pieces will be there and some advertisements will be, they'll start like car demo piece will be there, anchor will be there, and 2 person support persons will be there, and one laptop should be there, one demo piece should be there, some decoration should be there. So everything is involved with the multiple things here. First I need to get approval from the my management to start this type of event in the shopping mall, and then budget should be allocated. And then once the budget is allocated, I need to choose the suitable shopping mall, and I need to check with the shopping mall management, and then I need to choose the location in the shopping mall. I need to decorate the event, and then I need to hire a anchors and like employees, a demo piece, like I need to choose the date. So many things, right? So in order to perform these events and all, it's required many things. So those type of marketing events can be comes under campaigns. The key campaigns like SMS, email, digital marketing. In home also you can do this type of marketing. But campaigns means it comes under events, hoardings, those things comes under campaigns. For these marketing list of people, like static marketing list people and dynamic marketing list people, which type of campaign you want to perform, that you can perform here. For this list of people you want to perform a campaign, yes, you can perform the campaign, or kick campaign. If you want to perform, you can perform the kick campaign. Okay, what are the options are there in the campaigns and kick campaigns here? Okay, so let's go to this first. I'll go with the campaigns here. So what is the campaign? I'll try to create a new campaign. What are the options we have? We can check here. So just click on a new campaign here from the marketing list. You can create a number of campaigns, okay, for the same number of list users. So let me refresh once. It is not coming. Suddenly it's slow. So let's refresh, because it's slow from the Microsoft side, not from our side. Okay. So at that time we need to wait for some time. You see, because it is coming from the online server side, not from our side. So at that time we need to wait for some time. But since it is an online application, now we will get this type of errors. I don't know, still it is not loading. So we need to wait. We need to stop. Let's wait for another 5 minutes. If not, then we'll continue from now. It's loading, you see. Still it's not loading. Okay, then seems like application is not loading, so it will take